The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Heward up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preach all season long, never look ahead. You can't do it, right? You've got to focus so much on the present. But you know that every man out there is so aware of what's on the line today and where they could be playing in 2 weeks. It's going to be a game-long challenge, no question, to keep the focus on the right here and the right now. Once you've got a win iced away, well, then you can start entertaining those Super Bowl thoughts and those Super Bowl realities.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And Mata starts long game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up second and
24. Hot! Hey, Jason, time!
From the shotgun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Red on red.
Lawrence working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Has some daylight through the 40. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. They're brought out by someone who's kept the exact energy now as he had when he entered the league back in 2019. It's Gardner Minshew.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. And most importantly, you got to lead your men.
The throw again on second down here. Minshew. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
brings up 3rd down and 9.
Minshew now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they're staring at 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard.
Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive! And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Here's Etienne on 1st down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. Lawrence looking to throw. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
It's a gain of 3.
Let's go.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. So here comes that challenge flag. The Chiefs want him to take another look at that play.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars go up 6-0 here in the first. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. Jeez, you couldn't start any better.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Makes the handoff. Now Minshew. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We've set it downs from 37.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Minshew on first down. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he takes it down to the 33. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot.
Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact play.
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this, I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Lawrence throwing here.
The 2nd down pass. Derek Nunny.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down.
It's now 3rd down.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Throw right side. Caught by Thomas. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Throwing on first down, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Moving left side. It won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Stopped by two-time All-Pro in his first 3 seasons in the NFL, Trent McDuffie. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence.
The pass on 3rd down. Brought down by Nick Bolton.
They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And that one falls incomplete. So would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Minshew. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Play action. It's Minshew. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like...
And he's going to score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Butker to try the point after. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for two, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Tootin now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
On second down, it's ETN. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Ramp 23.
Air it out on third. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The ref saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a first down plus some yardage.
You take it down the notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league, and you got to protect these points.
And this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10, Minshew. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Minshew working from the gun. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing on first is Minshew. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Sticking in the air with Minshew. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. 2 more quarters.
No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Now the Chiefs sending their offense out to try the 2-point conversion. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
The score, Chiefs 21, Jaguars 7.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville has its offense out there to start this third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Gets this one to Patrick. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Second and 5 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, ETN gets it. He's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31. Third and a lone yard coming up. Lawrence here running the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Lawrence working from the gun. Gets his running back. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Hey, run!
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down. Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
47-yard line.
And what did you think was going on there, Brock? He just spiked it on first down. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Minshew. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, oh man, is it difficult on the defense.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So here comes that challenge flag. The Chiefs want him to take another look at that play.
Previous play is under review.
At least right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. All he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And no doubt still some disappointment internally, at least, after their last drive ended empty-handed following that missed field goal. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This is Allen to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game and their passing game. It is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you say...
Lawrence is hit, the ball is loose. And the Chiefs look like they have it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Chiefs offense out to take over. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice up.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Jaguars are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Adds up 2nd and 2.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Jaguars football, and their playoff run is in jeopardy. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Third down and
Slot man motioned over. On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. On now comes their punter. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Here's a give to Hunt. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. There's time to chime him about poor tackling later, Brock.
Probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him a earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. Okay, I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And they've really been smothered by that defense all game. Not just on the scoreboard, partner. Any yards at all. They've just been tough to come by.
Yeah, just hard yards. Hard, just no rhythm really throughout this one. Let's give some credit to that defense who has just had their number from beginning to end.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars first down.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN.
Travis Etienne, the ball carrier. Loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14. And the Chiefs 48-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Lawrence looking to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. All set to go now from the 35.
Is a turnover on down.
They'll go with Hunt on the run. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Makes the handoff. Now Minshew. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Lloyd on the coverage defensively.
Hunt trying things up the gut. And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs on the favorable end of this blowout. About set. This is 3rd and 5. He's got it on the bootleg. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Chiefs continue piling it on here in the fourth. Now as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two build.
So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, we got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
No change to the call on the field. So that play's going to remain a touchdown. Butker to try the point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Tootin now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lawrence to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they let him keep the yardage after that short completion, Brock, and they decline the penalty.
Yeah, Kate, I think that's all about bringing up the next down. Your defense just held them to a minimal gain. They're trusting they can do it again.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Running this with Hunt. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Continuing to move past the 45. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
They're going to pass it here. Into the hands of Worthy over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for so many of them getting to this point.
It is, and it is so cool, and you can see it and feel it. The real emotion of celebrating this title, but they know that ultimately it's not an AFC title they want. They want a Super Bowl title.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.